So we'll start just with 3 deep breaths. So coming into a comfortable cross legs, turn your palms up and just let your breath open you up from the crown of your head to the base of your spine. Good, and then with the palms up, we're just opening our energy for the practice and for some wisdom from our inner teacher and all those good things. And we'll bring our palms together for an Om. And then we're going to inhale and bring our arms up, bring them really wide. Bring your palms at your chest and feel your shoulder blades come together. Interlace your fingers and inhale, stretch the palms up. Exhale, release. We're going to repeat that 2 more times. Inhale, bring the arms up. Palms at our chest. Interlace fingers. Inhale. Lift from deep in your core. So that's the Mula Bandha. And exhale. And inhale, bring the arms up. Palms together. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, release. Good. Bring your fingertips to the shoulders and just do a few shoulder rolls, lifting the elbows up and back. Want to get real loosey-goosey in these shoulder joints. Four, 3, 2, release the arms, drop the right ear to the right shoulder, and just make sure you're not hyperextending in your back, but instead just feeling that release and that tip with your ear coming towards your shoulder. And exhale, roll your chin towards your chest and roll your left ear towards the left shoulder. Take a few deep breaths here. Good, 4. And then we're just going to loosen our head up through some neck rolls. Loosen the neck, go both directions. Good, and then inhale, bring your arms forward, take your right arm underneath the left, eagle arms. So really, I think a lot of people hold tension in the upper back and the shoulders especially, so I want to just focus on getting all warmed up there today, and then go ahead and take another couple breaths here. Notice where you feel space coming between the shoulder blades and the spine. And then release and switch sides. Take that left arm underneath, tuck your chin, raise up the elbows. 4, 3, 2, and then release the arms. Good. Go ahead and take your legs out in front of you. Wiggle the sits bones back. And we want to start with a nice forward bend. So we'll bring the arms up by the ears. Palms roll in. Good, Anna. And then pull your toes back. So the more active you can get in your feet and your legs, the deeper this stretch is going to be. So we're inhaling. And then we're exhaling and we're pulling the feet back as we stretch forward. So we're creating all these opposing forces in our body. Good. 3, 4, and 5. Good. And then inhale. Go ahead and roll yourself back. Point your toes. Kind of scoot forward on your mat so you don't end up off your mat when you lay down. Inhale, bring the arms up. Pull your navel in. Exhale, lift the right leg. Hold it and pull it in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale, switch sides. So this starts to eventually develop our kick up into handstand. And go ahead and switch sides. And switch sides. Good, and go ahead and go back and forth. And go back and forth. So now lift your head and don't let your legs touch the floor and just work on your core. And bring the legs up. Good, and then we're gonna roll up and we're just gonna work on some vinyasas to get nice and warm. So we'll cross our ankles, roll over and step into plank. Good, and in plank, lift your head slightly away from the floor. Squeeze the elbows in, lower all the way down on this first one. Flip the tops of the feet down. Inhale, lift the chest. Shoulders roll back. And exhale, lift the hips. And we'll take 5 breaths here, Anna. And 4. And look between the hands. Inhale, we'll step forward. Bring the big toes towards each other and lengthen. And fold. And inhale, come up. Reach up high. Exhale, arms down. And again, repeat. Inhale, arms up. Forward fold. Look up. And jump back. So to jump back, yep, perfect. Bend the knees, jump back, squeeze the elbows in. Inhale, roll up. And exhale, downward dog. So the sun salutes are connecting us to the universe. So very powerful. Using the sun salutes to purify our energy. Four. Inhale, bend the knees and step or jump forward, lengthen and fold. Inhale, raise up, bring your palms together. Exhale your arms to your sides. Good, and we're gonna go ahead and keep going. Inhale, bring the arms up and fold. Look up, jump into plank, squeeze in, lower, upward dog, downward dog. Spread your toes, roll your heels out, lift through the legs, the backs of the legs. inhale, bend the knees, step or jump up, lengthen, and fold. Ground your feet, inhale up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Good. Keep awareness at your third eye. Inhale, lift the arms. Fold. Getting longer. Push down with the fingertips. That's it, Anna. Look up. Jump to push up and lower. Upward dog. And downward dog. Good. Holding down dog for 5 breaths. Good. Make sure your fingers are spread. This is key for handstands. So look up. Middle finger should point forward, lengthening the spine. Then the knees. Inhale, jump up, lengthen, and fold. And inhale up. And exhale to Samasthiti. Good. All right, so let's bend the knees and go into Utkatasana for 5 breaths. A little rocket style here to warm up more. You want to interlace your fingers, reverse the palms out. Tuck your chin and go lower. And fold over, exhale, tuck your chin in, look up, jump to push up, roll to up dog, lift to down dog. Right leg raises towards the ceiling, keep it up, stretch it up. Swing it forward, step to warrior A. Inhale, we're going to warm up our warrior, squaring the hips. Good. 4, exhale, open to warrior B, separate the arms, roll the palms up and down, and to loosen the shoulders more, lace your hands behind your back, look up, and fold. Stay in that lunge. And inhale, raise back up, straighten out your legs, step in. Triangle, slide down to the right, left arm raises. Four, breathe deep and exhale. Keep it moving, look down, hands on the inside of the foot, twisting triangle. Push into your back foot. Yeah, you can use a block there. Good, and on that journey to handstand, we're going to exhale to hand down. And I like to just kind of scoop my right foot back a little bit, Anna, and then inhale my left leg up. And so with it coming up, this is going to help your kick-ups into handstand. So walk your hands back now to get into a standing split. Lift the leg as high as it will reach. Look halfway up. Inhale, take your right arm up and twist. So this is a twisting moon. You got it. I know, it's a little confusing. And then just step that left foot back. Keep that right foot forward for a lunge. So you can take your knee to the floor, lunge this right leg, come down, down, down. Maybe set the forearms down or set your forearms on a block. Good, and then while we're here, just cross that right foot over a little Emerson yoga style to fold that right foot in, layering in more sequencing into swan or pigeon. Lean into that left side, kind of just keep finding a really sweet spot. And we'll walk our hands back up. Inhale, open your heart. And exhale, lift into downward dog. All right, so training the fingertips for handstand. Come into a plank. And all we're doing is leaning forward and back. So I'm using my feet a little bit on my toes. Yeah, just like that. Forward and back. Strengthen your hands. See how far forward you can go and hold. 4. This is when it should shake a little maybe. 3, yeah. 2, and lift into downward dog. Let it go, stretch out, step in so you can press your heels down towards the floor. And inhale, step that left foot forward, raise up to warrior A on the other side. So we're warming up our warrior stances. Exhale, open to warrior B. Place your hands behind your back, look up, inhale, and fold your head. Breathe into your shoulder blades, Anna. Squeeze them in a little as you work your shoulders. And inhale, strongly come up. Straighten your legs, step in for triangle, lean to the left. Ease up at your hand. Just stay there, keep breathing. Let's see here. Let's do. Good, and then keep it moving into revolving triangle. Exhale, look down, switch your hands. So change it up, yep. Really ground that back foot so you get a stretch up the calf. Four. And release. Okay. So we're scooting that right foot back a little bit for that standing split. You want to take that left leg and raise it up. Fold your head, breathe. journey to handstand. This is our kick up. Look forward, inhale, take that right arm up to twist. Four, three, two, and exhale. Take a big step back. So we're lunging now in that right hip and we're dropping down, breathing deep in the hips. Let's go ahead and slide that foot over, cross it over, drop into pigeon, which just feels so juicy here as you lean into kind of, I guess, both sides. Just find just that sweet spot for you. Back leg is straight. Three, two, and inhale and come back up, open your chest, and exhale. Go ahead and step into a vinyasa. So we'll step into plank, push up dog, and down, down dog. And then we're gonna go just sit on the knees for a moment. So just more shoulder work. So just take your arms out in a cactus. Good, more leg work. Go back onto your back. Go to happy baby. Good, and more straight leg stretches. Right leg in, raise your head, 1, 2, switch. Grab your legs, roll up into boat. Lift your chest, balance. Good, cross your ankles, exhale. Back onto your knees, Anna, and then if you're working on headstand, you can layer that in, but you can also just work on dolphin today. Lace the hands together and keep your head lifted off the mat. Or you can bring your head down and work on a wide angle headstand, but you want your maybe just lift one leg at a time today, Anna, just so you can get a feel of like just putting a little weight on your head. Now when I'm here, I have hardly any weight on my head, so bring your elbows in a little closer. Yeah. And then just tuck your chin a little more. Yeah. And then lift one leg up. Perfect. And then go ahead and come out. And then just kind of make your way into stepping the feet apart, I don't know, about 4 feet wide. And if you just did a headstand, you do not want your head to touch the floor. So take your hands between the feet. And make sure you just have some room here so the head isn't touching the floor and you can really loosen your neck in this position. Yep. Good, stay there. Squeeze the shoulder blades in. Yeah, you want to loosen, yeah, that way. Reach behind you and grab opposite elbows. Inhale, push into your feet and come up. Raise your arms, lace your hands behind your back, look up again. Exhale, fold again, lift the arms off your back. Grab your big toes, look halfway up. Pull your head down. Look up. All right, more actions for the hips. So wide feet, come down to your forearms. Keep your feet flat. See if you can go further or stay where you are. Walk your feet in and walk over to your right leg, square off the hips. So take your hands on either side of the hips, square off, slide to Hanumanasana, flex that right foot. Nice. If you want to lean your right hip to the floor and fold forward, go for it. And let's come up and we'll come to center and switch sides. that left hip and folding forward. Modify as needed. And inhale up, and we'll come into a seated straddle, turning our toes upwards, and here we go here, folding forward, exhale. And come back up, side stretch to the right. Switch sides. And come back up. Good, let's do more hips. Bring the feet together. And we're in butterfly. We want to relax into the hip joint, relax your lower back. Mentally relax the shoulder blades, roll the shoulders back more, Anna, a little more integration with the upper back going sliding down. There you go. See if you can keep that as you lean forward and lengthen. Inhaling, sit up, exhaling, face forward. Bring your knees up to both. Let's do some abs. Come back to your elbows. Hover that right leg. Switch sides. Switch sides. Switch sides. Bring it up. And rest. So hug your legs into your chest. Take a few resting breaths. Good. While we're here, roll your knees to the left. Take your arm to the right and twist. And then go ahead to the other side. And then bring it back up. Good. Roll yourself up. Good. And we're going to come all the way up onto our feet. And we want to turn our mat long ways at the wall for some handstand stuff. Okay? Okay. There we go. All right. First thing is box pose. So if you're sitting down and you want to put your feet flat at the wall like this, Anna, and then we want to take our hands right by our hips, and we want to turn and place our hands where they just were. but face opposite, perfect. And then see if you can take your feet up the wall. Push into the feet. And you can make a box. Otherwise, your feet are going to be high and you're going to be at an angle, okay? This is not.
My shoulders will be too tight to take this weight today.
Yeah.
To support it, so I'll have to modify something. I don't want to bear all of my weight. I can do this.
Right, well, that's basically it.
Not boxed, but.
But it's, yeah. When you first start working at that angle, the feet are going to be higher up. So actually, maybe try it to bring your feet up and be at an angle and see how that feels.
Okay.
And then go ahead and come down and rest. Roll your wrists out.
Like that?
No, just like this, just like resting. Rest, just resting. And then we're just going to come into a seated forward bend. So bring your legs forward. Grab your toes, wiggle, wiggle, look up, and take 5 breaths. Look up and roll down, tuck your feet in right behind your hips. Lift into a supported bridge pose, rock, lace your hands underneath you, rock your shoulders under. Come up to your tippy toes. Come down, and then see if you can get into the bridge pose today, Anna. This is really going to help loosen up your shoulders, is if you can flip your hands over to come up. Good, and then go ahead and come straight back down. And then see if you can come up again when you're ready. Good, and then come down, don't hold it too long. Take your hands, make little balls, roll your wrists out a little bit. Yeah, just roll, roll, roll. There we go. And then go ahead and rock up and down to massage your spine. And then so eventually we come up onto our feet. Grab your elbows, bend your knees enough like you're going to touch your elbows to your toes. eventually from there, we would kick up into handstand, just coming here, looking between the hands, step in and kicking up. Good, and then when you're at the wall, if you're on the video, you want to push up out of the shoulders. So go ahead and just maybe try that part, Anna. So come on your hands and your knees like this. So this is just kind of regular shoulders, and then push. So not quite cat-cow, but just shoulder movement. So just kind of drop the chest a little and then push the chest up a bit. Drop, come up. And then just stay up and really push and spread open that part of your back. Release your neck. 4, 3, 2. And then go ahead and come into seated. Bring your legs out into front of you. Take your left foot and fold it back. Take your right foot and fold it over. Bharadvajrasana, I'll face this way. And we're going to twist. So we're going to take that right hand, reach around for your big toe. You're really close. Now when you reach around, keep looking back and that'll help you reach more. And then, turn the top of your hand towards the foot. You got that, that's good. And just kind of holding onto the knee, that will also help you bind possibly. Gazing forward, we're going to exhale, release, slide our foot to the floor, and then we're going to fold forward from here. Inhale and come up and bring your legs out and switch sides. Take that right foot back, take that left foot over. Knees spread about hip distance and twist the other way. As you look back, you'll notice that stretch in your neck and shoulder blade. Knees forward, exhale. You can slide this foot to the floor, Anna, and then just walk forward to release your sacrum, your lower back. Inhale and come back up. And exhale, go ahead, swing the feet up to Navasana. We'll take a vinyasa. Grab your blocks. Let's do a lift up here. Hands, blocks right on either side. Lift the feet. Cross the ankles, lift. And jump back to chaturanga. Good, nice breath. Left foot steps into swan. Right hip swings around. Another twist. Yep, swing that hip. Yep. Hold the knee and twist to the right. Good, so this is when you can really feel your spines kind of loosened up. If you've did this whole practice, you can start to feel that flexibility coming into the body, so that's good. Gaze forward, release, and stack your knees together. Gomukhasana, bend forward. Good, inhale, sit up, and you can switch sides. Eventually, we work on handstands in between sides. And switch. I'm supposed to make it look easy. Right arm comes up, twist to the left. Four, three, two, and gaze forward, let your energy clear, and then stack your knees, and exhale over. And inhale, and we'll sit back up, and we'll bring our legs out in front of us. We'll wiggle, wiggle back. We'll grab our big toes and look up, and exhale over. And then let's take another vinyasa here. So we want to start at the front of our mat. Pull the feet up into boat. Grab your legs to lift your chest to keep the toes up. Balance. Cross ankles, tuck and lift. Roll over into push-up. And then if you want to try one more handstand, this will be the final one of the practice, or you can modify and rest. And just stay there and I'll adjust you. And if you're tuning in at home, make sure you do your deep relaxation. Make sure you watch the whole video and be inspired, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.